Hi everyone, my name is Shani. Welcome back to our next phonics lesson. How did you go with your words from our last lesson? Did you use your letter tiles to build these words? Perhaps you read them, or maybe you even wrote them down. Let's read them. Van, vet, vest, vent. For today's lesson, you're going to need something to write on, something to write with, your listening ears, and your letter tiles if you have them handy. Let's begin with our words and swapping out the beginning sound in those words. The first word is tin, t, in. Can you swap out t and put in f? What's our new word? F, in, fin. The word is fin. What word? Fin. Swap f for w, and the word is w, in, win. Great job. Last one. If this is win, swap w for p, and the word is p, in, pin. Great job. Alphabet time. We have a mixture of our capital letters and our lowercase letters. Remember, when you see the letter, I want you to tell me the letter name. Off you go. M, O, T, U, D, J, F, C, K, Q. How did you go? Well done. Skywriting time. Stand up. We have a few to do today, so let's see how we go. In our last lesson, we were practicing that the letter V is used to represent the phoneme V when we read and write. The letter name is V, our keyword is van, and the phoneme is V. Are you ready for your skywriting? Off we go. V, van, V. W, web, W. A, apple, A. R, rabbit, R. E, egg, E. D, dog, D. J, jam, J. K, kite, K. I, insect, I. H, hat, H. L, ladder, L. P, pig, P. U, umbrella, A. M, mouse, M. F, fish, F. S, sun, S. N, nose, N. C, cat, K. T, tap, T. B, bed, B. O, orange, O. G, gate, G. How did you go? There are so many that we need to do at the beginning of each lesson, but it's so important that we keep practicing. I have a chart on the board. We're going to practice reading these words together. Let's start with the first row. Are you ready? Let's sound this word out. V, a, n, van. What word? Van. Great job. Next word. S, w, I, m, swim. What word? Swim. Next word. V, e, st, vest. What word? Vest. And the last word. J, a, st, just. What word? Just. Let's go back to the beginning and read them as whole words. Off you go. Van, swim, vest, just. Let's see if we can do it a bit faster. Van, swim, vest, just. Great job. Let's read the second row now. This one here. Are you ready? W, e, st, west. Next word. V, e, n, t, vent. What word? Vent. Next one. Sk, I, n, skin. What word? Skin. Last one. V, et, vet. What word? Vet. Let's read those as whole words now. West, vent, skin, vet. Again, a bit faster. West, vent, skin, vet. Let's see if we can do the first row and the second row. Are you ready? Van, swim, vest, just. West, vent, skin, vet. See if we can go a little bit faster this time without your tongue getting too dizzy. Off we go. Van, swim, vest, just. West, vent, skin, vet. Oh, I nearly got tongue-tied that time. How did you go? I wonder if you can find 2 words. You're looking for 2 words that rhyme with best. Can you remember about rhyming words? They sound the same at the end. Have a look. There might be one in this row, and there might be one in this row. Let's check. We need to find a word that rhymes with best. Best and van? No, they don't rhyme. Best and swim? Best and vest? Yes, that's one. Best and just? No. Let's try this one. Best and west? Yes, that's right. Best and west rhyme, and best and vest rhyme. Great job. I wonder, can you find in the second row a word for somebody who looks after animals? Have a look. Point to it if you see it. Are you ready? Vet. Well done. A vet is a person who works with animals and helps look after them. Last one. Can you point to the word vest? Have a look. Can you find it? Vest. Yes, that's right. Vest. Great job today. I'm going to clean my board and it's time for our letter tiles. Can you get yours ready too? We only need a few of our letter tiles today. Let's have a look. We need the letter V, N, T, W, A, E, and our last one, let me see if I can squeeze it in there, I. Okay, let's build a word. Our first word is van. What word? Van. Tap out those sounds. V, a, n. How many phonemes? V, a, n. That's right, there are 3. What do you hear here? What phoneme? V, a, n. V. That's right. Which letter do we use to spell V? Yes, the letter V. Bring it down and say V. What's the middle phoneme? V, a, n. Ah, that's right. Which letter do we use to spell a? Yes, the letter A. Bring it down and say a. Last phoneme. V, a, n. Yes, it's the n phoneme. Which letter do we use to spell n? The letter N. Bring it down and say n. Okay, let's read that word now. V, a, n, van. We're going to swap out one letter. Are you ready? If this says van, what do we need to swap to make it say vat? Listen again. This is van. Make it say vat. Can you hear a t at the end? I can. We need to swap out the n and put your t down. Let's read that word. Vat. Vat. If this is vat, make it say vet. Listen again. If this is vat, make it say vet. Vet. What sound are we swapping out? Yes, the at goes out and the et comes in. Let's read that one. Vet. Vet. If this is vet, make it say wet. Listen. Wet. What sound? Yes, it's the first phoneme. We need to swap out v and put in w. Let's read that word. Wet. Wet. If this is wet, make it say wit. Listen again. Wit. What phoneme are we swapping? The middle one, that's right. We need the it phoneme here. Let's read that word. It, wit. Last one. If this is wit, make it say win. Listen again. Win. What sound are we swapping out? The last one. Yes, we need the n phoneme, so we need the letter N. And let's read that word. Win. Great job, everyone. Pop your letter tiles away because it's time to learn a new tricky word. That's a bit exciting. Our new tricky word today is the word do. Can you say that? Do. As in, can you do a cartwheel? Or do you like chocolate? Let's listen to the phonemes in the word do. Let's tap them out. D, oo. How many phonemes did you tap out? D, oo. Did you tap out 2 like me? I'm going to put 2 magnets on the board. D, oo. What's the first phoneme that you can hear? D. We know how to write that, don't we? We know the grapheme for D. It's the letter D. In this word, oo, the oo phoneme is represented with the letter O. Normally, that says O. That's what we've learnt so far. But in this word, it says oo. And that's the part that we need to learn by heart. So let's say those letter names this time. D, O, do. I want you to pick up your pencil because I want you to write it with me. Are you ready? Off we go. D, O, do. Let's try it again. D, O, do. One more time. D, O, do. I have our new tricky word here. Let's read it. Do. D, O, do. Here is our sentence for us to read today. And our sentence has our new tricky word in it. What was our tricky word again? Do. That's right. Let's read it. Starting with the first word, the. Let's sound out the next word. Wet, wet. Back to the beginning. The wet, van. Back to the beginning. The wet van, can. Let's read it back to the beginning. The wet van can. Here's our tricky word. What's our tricky word? Do. Well done. The wet van can do a skid. Skid. Let's go back to the beginning and read it again. The wet van can do a skid. One more time, a little bit faster. The wet van can do a skid. What can the wet van do? That's right, it can do a skid. Don't know if I'd like to see a van do a skid on the road. I wonder if you could do a skid on your bike without hurting yourself, of course. Okay, it's time to go over all of the sounds that we know. Let's say our phonemes. Are you ready? Off we go. W, v, ch, k, a, l, s, t, I, a, p, m, d, n, g, o, k, r, f, e, h, b. Do you think we can do those one more time? Let's see if we can go a little bit faster. Off we go. W, v, ch, k, a, l, s, t, I, a, p, m, d, n, g, o, k, r, Oh, there are so many. You've done a fantastic job with those today. Well done. For your task at home, I wonder if you can practice reading this sentence. The wet van can do a skid. I'm going to put up the other sentences that we've been learning in our other lessons too. Let's read these ones together. My wet dog wags as I swim. And the last one, the vet went in a red van. Perhaps you could draw a picture. I've had lots of fun learning with you again today. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Keep practicing. Bye.